Welcome to Neil's Han Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. Buy silver and platinum. I got my next order of silver and platinum. 10 ounces of silver, 1/10 ounce of platinum coin. Got it ready. Be buying it this week coming up. Sometime next 3 to 4 days. So, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm also going to be investing in the 2 stocks that I've suggested that people invest in because I'm actually going to have a little bit of funds to be able to do so. But that's not what this is about. This is about Ching Chong Chung and them doing stupid stuff over our skies again.
Japanese and local astronomers say the Chinese satellite was recently seen beaming down green lasers over the islands. This video captured atop the Subaru telescope on Mauna Kea, operated by the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan. Bryce Moore has the story.
The lasers flash for just a couple seconds. Initially thought to be from a NASA altimeter satellite, the Japanese put out a correction note on Monday saying NASA scientists found a most likely candidate as the ACDL instrument by the Chinese Daki-1 AEMS satellite. I went to a University of Hawaii astronomer who read up on AEMS instruments.
It's a Chinese satellite that is measuring pollutants, among other things. It has many different instruments on it, some kind of topographical mapping, or they're also used for measuring stuff in the Earth's atmosphere, and I think that's what it is. It's an environmental measurement satellite.
I also sat down with the former Chief of Staff of Marine Forces Pacific. He had some questions.
I'm not sure, this is my opinion, why the Chinese, who are probably some of the most prolific polluters on the planet, would be collecting data on pollutants on this side of the Pacific.
Both experts say this isn't explicitly a spy satellite. It is cataloged and known by governments around the world.
The U.S. has satellites that do the same thing. So in this case, despite all of the flurry, well-deserved Chinese spy satellites, this one is just orbiting Earth and has a known orbit.
The footage was taken January 28th, before the recent incident where a Chinese balloon traversed over the mainland U.S. before being shot down off the coast of South Carolina. Which brings the question, how much is the Chinese military seeing?
They can shut down any communication nodes that they want if they believe that I think the public is getting too much information. So yeah, I think it's more probably military than anything else. That's makes sense.
I had to ask, is this a risk to locals, to Hawaii?
No, it's not a risk to Hawaii or anyplace else. We have aircraft making these kind of measurements all the time. If you've seen topographical maps with high precision, those are made using sometimes this kind of thing.
It seems to me that those tensions are there. People are a little antsy, and I think we just need to be a little bit more aware, vigilant.
I reached out to the United States Space Force to see how often Chinese satellites scan Hawaii airspace, and if there's been an explanation from China. Officials are working on getting me a response, and we'll bring that to you as soon as we hear back. Bryce Moore, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Well, another high-altitude flying object shot.
Them Chinese are just little freaks, man. They just want to come over here and do whatever they want. I'm sure we do it to them too, but you know what? We have that right because we don't commit genocide on our own people as severely as they do. The report that I did on the Ching Chong Chong Tun Tun land that got me a strike was factual proof of how they are following the 1940s Axis powers in their attempt to eliminate a certain religious order. Well, Ching Chong Chung 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 land has been doing the same for 2 years with their own people. We will find in history that Ching Chong Chung Chung Chung, that largest Oriental country over there in Oriental land that everyone thinks is going to run the world, has been committing mass atrocities against their people, and there should be war crimes and all this other stuff. We should be totally going down on them. The world should be going down on them. But they still have political leaders, in my opinion, that they've given enough money to keep it hush-hush. That's going to end within the next couple of years. We're going to find out the truth. and you people will be amazed at the mass elimination of humanity that's been going on over there and how they've been doing it. And it's utterly sick. But I don't want to be too specific because I don't want to get another strike. So you guys have a good morning. Think about Ching Chong Chang Land and do some research, man. Them people are freaking evil. I mean, not the people, but their leaders are totally freaking satanic evil in what they're doing. And you're like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, go up to the northwest of China and look at their re-education camps for Islamic Chinese and see what they're doing to them. See, research when a major corporation that distributes vaccines sent their first order to China, and you'll find out they sent their first order to China of their major vaccine in November of 2022. So then you got to ask yourself, what have the Chinese been giving their people for 2 years to cure them, to save them, to protect them from mass death? Well, they've been locking them in hotels, they've been locking them in their streets, they've been locking them in their blocks, guaranteeing the spread because they have not had any sort of vaccine over in that country until the last 2 months of last year. So, believe what you want, live in fantasy land, go down the yellow brick road, whatever. But don't be surprised if shit changes real quick. You guys have a nice night.